Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 5th to the 14th. This is for Aries, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity and to get more specific and detailed with your reading. Now, Aries, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I finally made a video explaining why I use astrology with tarot and how it does bring a lot more clarity and makes your reading feel more personalized. So I'm going to leave it up there. Now, you'll notice I said May 5th to the 14th. Normally, I would do the weekly for May 8th to the 14th, but you know I have to include that full moon lunar eclipse in this reading. It's huge, okay? Now, here's the thing. Aries, this eclipse is happening in your 8th house, all right? So I want you to know this. If you saw my monthly reading for you, this is a big deal for you. This is a big deal for you. First of all, one, if you saw your monthly reading, you know this is the best month that you've monthly spread reading that you've had since I started this YouTube channel a year ago. Yahtzee, right? This is going to be a month for you. Huge month, especially with all those major alignments that were happening in your sign. Solar eclipse, the Jupiter Cazimi. I mean, like, we could, the laundry list, okay? Now, this eclipse, the reason why it's going to be especially powerful for you, it's affecting the fixed signs the most, but you're up there. The reason why, the full moon lunar eclipse, it's in your 8th house. Hey, the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, and it is all about death and rebirth, transformation. It's also other people's resources. So some of y'all may feel that some things will be eclipsed out of your life in some way or another. Think of this eclipse as more like a purging. For some of y'all, it's going to feel very cathartic, very detoxifying. What's not empowering you? We're letting those things go, okay? You may be thinking about it. Eclipses, I always say, think about cooking soup on a stove, okay? That, you know, when you turn on the burner, there's energy, all right? The soup boils. That's the point of the eclipse. That's the day of the eclipse. You turn off the burner, there's still energy. So some of y'all could have started feeling this a month ago. Some of y'all could feel it, you know, for weeks, even months, hey, even a year. You know, if you saw your monthly, I said, think back to what happened May 15th, 2022, the last time we had a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Things may be coming up for you, but this is definitely going to be a week of transformation. Again, when I say other people's resources, there could be some shifts. Maybe your partner's salary changes. Maybe there's something that has to do with inheritance or even investments for y'all. There could be something, some activity there. All right. Just know that with this eclipse, that may be something that you may be focusing on or thinking about. But again, I want you to see this as this cathartic, letting something go, something that's not serving you well. Now, the other thing is on Sunday, Venus and Mars will be together in the sign of Cancer. All right, this is your 4th house, so you definitely will be thinking about things at home, okay? What do you want in terms of your home, right? Well, that's so much love. That's so much love and compassion, and you know, it's even a lot of self-love. But think about this is your 4th house, so your actual home. You could be thinking about when Venus and Mars are in Cancer. Listen, you could be moving in with a partner. There could be a lot of great things that are happening in this capacity for you. All right, you know, Mars is your ruling planet. All right. So this is definitely really affecting you. Venus is, you know, all about love and money and everything that you think that Venus would represent. And, you know, we are moving into Taurus season. Okay. Venus is Taurus's ruling planet. So last thing I'm going to mention, Mercury finally gets direct on the 14th. This eclipse, again, is the big thing this week. Okay. It is the big thing this week. It is happening during a Mercury retrograde. So you may be thinking about a lot of things from, you know, how you're reassessing things. Let's just put it that way. But this is a great month for you, the way that when in overall, but this week particularly, we're focusing on that eclipse, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to see what's going on for you, Aries, Sun, and Rising for May 5th to the 14th. Long week. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, Aries, like I said earlier, I do a traditional called the cross spread. It really does give the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Secondly, Aries, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. You'll see my dog has joined me. She's in the video too. The thing that I did, it's really answering all the questions. I get a lot of questions from y'all in the comment section, or just subscribers in general, and I felt like I just needed to do a video answering a lot of them, including your rising sign, how to find your rising sign, why you have to read your rising sign. If you are a cross watcher, if you are an Aries rising, this eclipse is definitely going to be really powerful for you. So let's get started. All right, there you go. Look at this. Look at this. So what I said in my monthly, this is all just confirming your monthly reading. This is all just confirming your monthly reading. You're good. You're absolutely, you're in a very powerful place, okay? You're in a very powerful place, and just go with it, okay? Go with it. Now, let's get started. You got the Page of Wands, okay? So, a lot of Aries, not going to lie. There's been some newness come into your life, okay? Especially with that solar eclipse that we had in your sign. We have that Jupiter Consumi. Remember, Jupiter has been in your sign all year long. This is the last week. Jupiter is in your sign. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion, profit. Now, when it moves into Taurus, so think about that. Aries, you're the leader, right? It's all about taking action. When Jupiter moves into Taurus, that's almost like seeing the rewards for everything that you did. Now, with the Page of Wands coming up, Page is ushering in that new change, new beginning, new path. There's definitely a lot of newness going into your life. You've started new things, new careers, new projects, new passions, new relationships. Wands, everything that we're passionate about. Wands are so invigorating. They're so enlivening. There are passions, creativity, ideas, but also work related, okay? So a lot of y'all could have come into this new place, but a lot of self-identity. A lot of Aries, you're in this place where you're just like, I've spent a lot of time really figuring out who I am, okay? That's a big message coming through. Another thing, actually with Jupiter in your first house, there could have been a lot of y'all who've had physical transformations, whereas maybe you were going on a diet, or maybe you decided to do a different hairstyle, or maybe just think you've been going through a stronger sense of identity, which is great, okay? Now, boom, in the heart of your spread, you got strength. Love this, okay? You got strength. I feel like you got this last time. Listen, strength. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing because it's in the heart of your spread. So you will have that strength, okay? If you don't feel it, I want you to feel it, okay? There's going to be some Aries who's going to be in your head a little bit this week, okay? Especially with that eclipse, especially with that full moon lunar eclipse in your 8th house of death and rebirth, all right? Transformation. So there could be a lot going on here, but you're going to feel it here. I want you to feel, all right? Now, I've said this before in one of your readings. Listen, strength. This is all about strength, that inner strength, that courage, right? Let's trace the word courage back, okay? Etymological root of the word courage comes from kor, K-O-R, okay? It means heart. Courage comes from heart, okay? Corazon, in Spanish. I mean, we could go on and on about the word courage, but it's coming from that heart. So you're going to have all this heart. This is in the heart of your spread, okay? So I really love this for you. You see the symbol of infinity over her head. I love this card, especially because 8 is strength, okay? If you're into numerology, it is that inner strength, right? And there's a lot of hope with this card. But what I love about this card is because the infinity symbol, it's an 8. And then, strength is the 8 card. But listen, this, again, if you feel that you're in your head too much, go here. Go here. Go to your heart, okay? That's what's going to help you move forward in any sort of situation. You're in a good place. I'm going to let you know right now, you're in an absolutely amazing place. Let me point something out for you, Aries. You see your entire spread here, other than what's in your challenge area. You got major arcanas and quirk cards. This is how significant this week is for you, all right? Really significant, okay? Let's keep going. You got the 8 of Swords, okay? So another 8. So what this means, coming up in your challenge area, it's really the breakthrough area, and that's why I say, I said earlier, some of y'all may be in your head. there's your confirmation, okay? Came up in your challenge area. Everyone is gifted free will. And you can see here, we call this the self-victim card. She put herself in this place, okay? She put these swords around her to protect her. She blindfolded herself. I don't know how she did it, but she blindfolded herself and bound herself, right? So when you bound yourself like that, you're literally out of touch, okay? Now, she believes she built this fortress where, in fact, it's a prison, okay? Swords are the mental suit, all right? So it's almost like prisoner of your thoughts, all right? It came in your challenge area. There is something that some of y'all may be facing in terms of moving forward, or in terms of something that you are releasing, something you're letting go. It could be something that's been going on for years. Eclipses are series. This is the last eclipse in Scorpio. I think it's Scorpio, right? Really intense. So this is, remember, think of it as just this, have a cathartic moment. It's really not about initiating new plans. It's more, honestly, just like figuring out ways to like empower yourself and letting go of the things that's not serving you well, letting go of the things that's not empowering you. And so again, some of y'all may be in your heads a little bit, but take a look. Her feet are free. She can walk out of this anytime she wants. So what's really going to help? Remember, right here, that heart, okay? Now, you have a lot of new stuff coming in. You got the Page of Cups. There you go. Boom. We love the Page of Cups. Came up in your crown. Remember what I said, that page ushering a new change? Cups. Love. All right? Love. Wonderment, emotions. This is beautiful. We love this page. Very Pisces, okay? Very Pisces, such dreamer, all right? Now, pages, again, ushering a new change, possibilities, even relationships. There could be some things that you're thinking about right now that you want to bring in your life, okay? A lot of creative energy. You could be very imaginative like this week as well. And I want you to take advantage of that. Actually, I think it is on May 9th. The sun is conjuncting Uranus. That's a great day to, there may be some unexpected things that happen. I love that when that comes up with the Page of Cups here. You see the fish popping out of that cup there. Listen, there could be some surprising moments that are actually really nice this week, okay? But it's really, this page just wants to follow his bliss. Now, you see you got two pages here. Again, newness coming into your life. Now, you got the King of Swords. Hello, this is absolutely amazing, okay? Air on air. Kings are fixed, okay? And swords are, again, the mental suit, okay? Air. So, fixed air sign is the Aquarius. The King of Swords is Aquarius. As we know, Pluto went into Aquarius in your 11th house. That's going to be a big thing because Pluto is really, he's really active. First of all, retrograde, but really active this week. He's being kind of naughty. I'm not going to lie, he's being a little naughty. And so one thing that may happen this week, and it may happen with this eclipse, all right? Remember, it can happen this week, this month. You're going to be feeling it, okay? It's your 11th house, your social network, all right? Your community, LinkedIn community, your groups you belong to, organizations you belong to, even social media, right? But there may be with actually Pluto moving into Aquarius, into your sign, for 20 years, all right? But it's really right now, you get a preview up until June of what's to come for those 20 years. And so some of y'all will be rethinking some of the friends in your life, organizations you belong to. There may be some things that you're really, really thinking about strongly. But what I really love about the King of Swords is that he is the only king that looks directly at you. He has nothing to hide. This is pure mental clarity. This is power. This is authority, all right? This is someone who's ready to take action. You see how his sword is tilted, all right? He's ready to take action. And the best thing about this king, no one can hide anything from this king. The fact that he came in the root of your spread, you were feeling that. You were feeling invincible this week. So I love that for you, with the fact that you got strength in the heart of your spread as well. And now, moving on to your future, Aries, you got the World. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing your reading is this week, okay? You had your best monthly reading, and now this week, this eclipse, it's really going to be like like water off a duck's back. Okay, just remember, if there is any like anything going on up here, a little bit of fear, anxiety, you can walk out of it. Obviously, spend time with it if you need to, but know that with this eclipse, you are going through a transformative phase, and now there you go. You got the world in your future. This is indicating you're coming to the end of this long journey. You're beginning this new phase, stage, chapter, era in your life. The world. There's 22 paths in the major arcanas. There's 22 paths in the tree of life. There's 22 major arcanas. And so we've come to the end here. You see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the world here, bringing that stability. You can see the dancer here. This is success, victory, achievement. This is just love. This is everything. And then again, hey, look at that. You see that garland, it's a 0. All right. So what comes after the journey? A new beginning. You're starting this brand new chapter in your life. Again, for some of y'all, new chapter, a lot of y'all listen, Aries, there's a lot of newness happening. It's clear as day. You've got 2 pages here, okay? And then you've got the world in your future indicating, okay, this journey is coming to an end. New journeys beginning, all right? And so think about how that resonates for you. Is it in your physical world? Is it emotionally, mentally, physically? Again, there's going to be a lot of activity, especially because you are, this eclipse, again, in your house of transformation. So you're going through transformation. Venus and Mars in Cancer in your 4th house. A lot of y'all are going to be feeling that, okay? A lot of different, there could be some changes happening at home, in your domestic sector, with your family, with even relationships as well, all right? And with all this newness, there could be new people coming into your life, all right? Whether new friends, whether new in terms of business, or even, hey, love. All right. A lot of y'all are looking for that, actually, with the Page of Cups in your crown. Now, Aries, let's get to your staff. I'm so excited for you. Aries, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I always love hearing from you. And if you're not a commenter, I love emojis. They really make my day. They bring a smile to my face. And if you're a subscriber, I want to thank you. You're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. You make my day. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I am very grateful. I do appreciate it. So getting to your stuff now. Listen, Aries. Yeah, I know. We're not done, aren't we? This is really interesting. You did get the 7 of Wands. All right. So this week, there's going to be a sense of you that's just like, okay, listen, you may feel that people are coming after you in some sense. All right. And ask yourself, how does that resonate with you? All right. Is it like your parents not agreeing with like this new path of yours? Is it your partner, maybe like arguing with you about, I don't know, like moving or something, or who has the most closet space. But in the end, this is a card of valor. It's all about defending everything that you've worked for, everything that you want, everything that you believe in, right? So he's very successful, and it's just people coming after him, okay? Remember I said with Pluto and Aquarius, there's a lot of activity with parting ways with, or you may be rethinking about restructuring your social network and including social media. For some reason, that's a big thing coming through for you this week. Anyway, that's it's even like, take that as a sign too. All right. These people consider, maybe like there's something like, if you are an influencer, if you're active on social media, there could be like trolls that come after you this week after something that you post. Don't worry about it. You're good. Just continue to just beat them away, because remember, he's successful. He's very successful. All right. He comes after the 6 of Wands, which is all about victory and success. And when you have that, sometimes people come after you. It could even be like a workplace thing. Like if you did get a new job, there could be some colleagues who were like, oh, we really wanted that person, right? But still, don't even let that phase you. You got strength in the heart of your spread. If that happens for you, I'm just throwing like certain examples out there. Now, you did get the Justice card, so this is why I say don't even like, you're good, you're fine. You got Justice in your external factors area, right next to the world. All right. So this is absolutely amazing. The looking at your spread. Okay, so there is, this is all about cause and effect, right? But this is all about balance. It's a lot of karmic energy attached to this card. Huge, huge, huge. And the judge is very fair. All right. It's all that, just think justice will be served. So there is someone that's going to be on your side, someone that is loyal, someone who really brings that balance into your life. And it could be someone it could be a spirit guide, it could be you intuitively just having that moment where everything just makes sense. You see the scale in the judge's hand here, all right? That balance, very important. This card is ruled by Libra, by the way. Libra is a native ruler of the seventh house, so there could be some things with partnerships. Again, there could be, because with Venus and Mars in Cancer, like in your fourth house, that is a big thing, all right? And then the full moon eclipse that's happening in your eighth house, sure, that's transformation. That's other people are involved there too. Remember, I said that inheritance, bonuses, commissions, investments, and even like your partner's money. But the eighth house also rules sex, so there could be some activity there for some of y'all. I won't go into it too much because I know we're all adults here, but I know that I also talk too much. So take what resonates with you. Of course, take but just know that everything's going to balance. Everything's going to be great for you. Everything's going to be wonderful, especially because justice is coming after the world. Now, you got the Knight of Pentacles, all right? This is really great, all right? It's showing that there's this newness that's coming into your life, or has come into your life, or will come into your life, okay? Again, new job, new relationship, new partnership, new babe. Just think new, all right? There's even emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. Knight of Pentacles is just showing that you really want to take this far, okay? You're in it to win it. There's a lot of in it to win it energy here, especially this week, all right? I want you to think about May 12th. And if you are new to my channel, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you do want to follow along. But Mercury is sextiling Saturn that day. Saturn is a planet of stability and structure. So there could be some conversations that you have around this time that's bringing in terms of like strategizing, making you think about the things that really will your passions and your goals, and how to this commitment energy to let it have this really long shelf life. All right, that's what the Knight of Pentacles here is doing. Now, lastly, you did get the Five of Swords, all right, in your final outcome. So there could be a little bit, the biggest message coming through, it's going to be up here, okay? You can see a battle's been had in this card, but here's the thing: everyone's dropped their swords. Why haven't you? Right? Now, again, a lot of the energy, the biggest energy coming through is that it's up here, especially because you actually did get the Eight of Swords, right, in your challenge area. So there could be a point this week where it's like an inner battle, right? Kind of like psychological warfare, just so much happening up here. You're good. You're good. All right. So if there's something, remember, with this eclipse, which is very powerful, it tends to often just eclipse things out of our lives, whether we want it or not. And again, it doesn't have to, for some Aries, you may feel it on the day, right? On May 5th. Some of y'all may feel it a week later. Some may feel it, throughout the month of May. But just know, this is all about choosing your battles wisely. This is all about self-respect, self-dignity, being like the better person in the situation, the better person, being a better version of yourself. Now, the last thing I'm going to say, with this card, with it coming up in your final outcome, and the Seven of Wands coming up in the first card in your staff, there could be something in your physical world where there is some sort of conflict, or maybe just like argument or something, or just not seeing eye to eye with people. All right, so remember, should that happen, is it even worth your time? All right, is it even worth your time? You've got bigger there. Is it bigger fish to fry? Bigger fish to fry. All right, so don't let anything or anyone dictate your energies or bring you, down to their level of their, energies that kind of feel trappish, right? This is you have an amazing month. This eclipse is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little challenging, but there you go. Clarified, you got the King of Cups, so you're fine. Just choose your battles wisely, all right? Just know, like, if there is something happening in your physical world, not worth your time. You can put those swords down, okay? You can be the better person in this situation. If there's something going on up here, just surrender it. Remember this eclipse. Let it be this cathartic moment, okay? uh, help use it. Think of it as like detoxifying the things that you don't need. Okay, King of Cups. There you go. How first of all, not only is this eclipse happening in Scorpio, which is the native ruler of the eighth house, which is what's happening for you. King of Cups is Scorpio. All right. So, but this King of Cups, he's very intuitive. He's the most psychic, right? He's the most psychic king. Very, oh gosh. When I talked about that heart energy that came up in the heart of your spread, he leads with his heart. He has so much love to give. And not only for everybody in his kingdom, in his world, self-love. Okay, self-love too. All right, so this is absolutely amazing. Once you drop those swords, you're fine. You're gonna be, he's so emotionally stable, no one can, his throne is literally on top of water. That's emotionally stable he is. No one can knock him off his throne. Aries, you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. You see, you got 2 pages. You got a lot of newness coming through. You have 2 kings here. All right, a lot of power and authority. You got a knight. I mean, like, do you want to keep going? You got 3 major arcanas. You got strength, the world, and justice. And then remember, the world in your future. You're embarking on a brand new journey in a big way. And especially with Jupiter moving into your 2nd house next week. Chef's kiss. Huge. Aries, you're you're good. You're really good. Aries, I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.